Hey everybody, Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. Well, since I'm not chasing sheep today, I wanted to tell you about my Valentine's Day. We had a special workshop for sheep lambing that was put on by my vet, who happens to raise sheep as well. It's really nice to have a vet who knows firsthand what's involved with dealing with small ruminants. Anyway, Dr. Smith had the class, and it was a very, very informative class. We had an outline, and we had, where is it? Let me see here. Birthing presentations. You probably can't see very well on there, but this is a good thing to have. And there's a little bit other information in there. And one thing I got to do, which I was very nervous about doing. I've seen other people who raise goats and sheep do this, and it just scared the living daylights out of me if I ever had to do it, because I would be afraid that I would kill the lamb. Come on! Somebody thinks that they have to be up here because I'm talking to myself. Yes, Gracie. Yes, you are okay. You can go back to your bed underneath the desk. That's a good girl. So anyway, after the class and after he had us experiment, and I did do it. I did try it, and I managed to not kill the lamb. At least as far as I know. It was still alive when the workshop was over and he was loading up. So I'm assuming that if anything happens to that lamb between then and whatever, it has nothing to do with me. So anyway, one thing that he recommended, and I knew I didn't have, was a syringe with a hose on it. This thing here. Unfortunately, the camera is going to make it backwards. So if you look at this in the mirror, you'll know what it is. Now, I ordered this off of Amazon. This tube is very flexible and soft, and it doesn't damage the delicate skin inside the throat. And then this is the I call it a syringe. It's not really a syringe. They have another name for it. It says 1 tube and 60 mil catheter tip. So that's what they call it. Anyway, I went on Amazon and I did a search. What did I use to search it? I don't think I used catheter. Might be tube feeding a lamb or something like that. Tube feeding equipment or something like that. I don't remember now. But anyway, this was very easy to use. So as you see, I have not opened it yet. I'm hoping that I never have to open it, but I have it in case I need it, and hopefully I won't need it. So, but from what I'm hearing, the chances are good that it could very well rise. So anyway, I got that. And it wasn't that expensive. It was pretty cheap. So that's why I was able to go ahead and order it. Another thing I wanted to show is, as you saw yesterday, I had to go round up some sheep. And what I needed, because they would not follow a bucket of corn, we tried that, and they weren't having it. They would follow me for a short distance, and then nope, they didn't want to have anything to do with it. They were happy where they were. So, but anyway, Mercy, can you not wait 5 seconds, huh? Now, of course, Mercy is asking to go outside. She can wait. So anyway, I had a sheep halter that I bought, oh, I don't know, last year or more ago. And I had used it a couple of times. Well, it has disappeared. I suspect that a certain puppy got hold of it, and who knows where it's going to end up. I might find it in a couple of years. Um, yeah, he's quite the thief. So anyway, it's like, okay, what am I going to do? I have a halter, a small ruminant halter, but I was pretty sure it was going to be too big for her. So I was like, what can I do? So I did a search on YouTube for how to make a sheep halter. And I found, actually there were several videos, but I only watched the one. I have made rope halters in the past, so it wasn't a big deal for me. Now, I had some 1/4 inch rope, okay? I did not have anything to crimp the rope with. So I improvised. I used knots. So I just knotted it, okay? This was the end, the very end of the rope here, okay? And I just did an overhand loop, okay? Now it makes the knot a bit cumbersome, you know, and you end up, by doing knots, you end up using more rope, okay? The first one I did, the guy said to do 2 arm lengths of rope, okay? Well, I have short arms, and with doing knots, it used up more rope. And the first one was too short. It wasn't going to be enough of a lead. So, this is 2 lengths this way for both arms, okay? And then I did another half length, okay? So, this is what I got. So, anyway, so doing the knots, you do this one here first. Oh, where you at? Okay, this one here first, okay? Then I come over and I do this knot by putting the 2 together. And how long is this? Do I have a measuring tape right here? I think he said in centimeters. I just eyeballed it. Okay. So we are between the knots. It looks like it's about 7 inches. Okay. And that seemed to work good. It was long enough so that the noseband was not pushing on her eyes. So, so I think I'm going to stay with the 7 inches, okay, between the 2 knots. Okay, so then that gives me the noseband here, okay, and then you have the long length here that you put the end, first of all, through the beginning knot, okay, and then you take it to the next knot, okay, and that gives you under the chin and behind the ears, okay, and then it gives you the lead rope that's attached to it, okay. Now this has got quite the length, okay. I don't need it to be this long, but it is what it is. So what I did is I made a loop, okay, to put on my wrist, okay. Now, never, ever, 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 ever do that for a horse, okay? It's a good way of getting dragged. But I figured for a sheep, figured I could get away with it. If it turned out to be dangerous, I'd just slip it off and I wouldn't use it. But I did end up using it, okay? So anyway, that is how I made my own sheep halter. I'm not too fussy about the color, but I believe I got this rope on clearance many years ago. So, anyway, I just wanted to demonstrate that and show you, in case anybody out there needs to make their own because they are in a hurry. I think maybe a 1/2 inch rope is probably better, but I mean, you can get by with a 1/4 inch, and I just used what I had. And I was really careful. a 1/4 inch will bite in a little bit more so than a 1/2 inch. And she had never been led with a halter before, so she was inexperienced. She was like a bucking bronco to begin with because she didn't know. I tried not to put too much pressure on it, okay, just enough to try and get her to move. Um, and I would periodically give her some corn. And by time we got her to the bottom of my road, my neighbor was driving behind us with his little sidekick. Um, and so that kind of encouraged them to move with me. But by the time we got to the end of my road, she was leading pretty good, wasn't giving me a hassle at all, and so got her home. Now we'll see if I ever need this again. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. Super easy to make. I think I'm going to check out Tractor Supply maybe and see if they have some kind of a tool. I'm wondering if hog rings would work to crimp it with. I don't know. I don't know. I have to look and see what's available out there, and then maybe I can do away with the knots. But knots work. They work. And I didn't have to spend any extra money on knots. But anyway, so those are 2 things I wanted to show you. So this is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. Hope you're ready for this. If you're in the east, hope you're ready for this nor'easter coming. And if you're west of the east, I hope you're ready for this cold snap we got coming. Okay. I've got a bunch of wood in. I could probably stand to get a little bit more in, but I've been busy doing other things. So if I have the time, I'll get more in. But I don't think we'll freeze. So, Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. I'll talk to y'all later.